Oh yeah, now the team that played last night as well here, they go and make the trade for Amari Cooper after the news breaks here. So you figure they were in sweepstakes for Devontae Adams, didn't work out for them. So there they go. Amari Cooper, you had heard that he wanted out of Cleveland with the way that place is going right now. It's a big dumpster fire. And Amari Cooper, here he is, traded to the Bills. The Browns will receive a 2025 third round pick and a 2026 seventh round pick. The Bills will also receive 2025 sixth round pick in that trade. That's a good pickup for the Bills, I think, too. And I think compensation is good. I think that's a nice even trade for everybody at this one here.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, Amari Cooper. What's funny about Cooper to me is he never looks happy ever. Like
right.
His whole NFL career, he had like the picture that you have right there of him smiling.
That was hard to find.
I've never seen him smile like that. The dude looks miserable no matter what he's doing, even if he's like leading the league in yards or anything like that. This dude's miserable, at least looking anyway. But yeah, Amari Cooper, maybe he's now on his way to Buffalo saying, yeah, I got a quarterback that can throw me the ball. I got an offense that's going to put up points. Like, I'm excited. A new environment, and you're going to a competitive team pushing for the playoffs. So he's got to feel right about that. And this is something the Bills needed to happen, whether it be Cooper, whether it be Devontae, whether it be somebody else. They desperately needed a playmaking wide receiver, and now they got that in Amari Cooper. So insert Amari Cooper. Keon Coleman, sorry, bud, but I think your role diminish greatly. Khalil Shakir is still going to hold on to that kind of like slot receiver role.
Yep.
Keon Coleman becomes that number 2 now. But Amari Cooper, I mean, this is a excellent trade for the Bills because I feel like he fits this offense really, really well, just like he did in Cleveland.
Yep.
But Buffalo, you got that quarterback now that utilizes his legs, that can get you the football down the field. And now, finally, I can honestly say with confidence that I believe Buffalo now, because this was something that was greatly missing. As soon as Diggs left, I had major concerns like, how are they going to fill that void? Are they going to do it in the draft? And they did, not for a playmaking guy who's going to just flat out run by everybody.
Yeah.
A guy who's still kind of figuring things out in the NFL. Now he has great potential, but I think he needs to be shifted in the slot, honestly. I think that's where he can do a lot of damage. Let's see if the Bills change some things around and do that. But, man, I like this for the Bills. For the Browns, you get more compensation to screw up your football team because, I mean, they've drafted so many picks are on that team currently. And not to say that they're bad, but it seems like everybody they draft eventually leaves the team. Like nobody really sticks around and stays. And so it's like, I'm just kind of wondering, like, now that you have compensation for Amari Cooper, what are you doing for the future? Like, are you building? Because that's something nobody wants to hear. They've Kevin Stefanski out this week and basically told the press, hey, we're definitely sticking with Deshaun Watson. Wanted to confirm that to everybody because some people have been spreading the rumor like, oh, Jameis Winston in, like he's going to give us a shot to win games and he'll do a better job. I'd be careful what you're asking for there. Right. Winston has never been successful after leaving Tampa. He hasn't been successful anywhere. So Cleveland, I think he kind of grinded out with Deshaun. I think you have to try to figure out new ways that offense and how to get like what we saw this week. We saw him run a lot more.
Yeah.
Like he was running almost every snap almost. So that's good, but I think that he had to run too much. I'd like to see him utilize both in the run game, himself running the football and dumping the ball off to, David Njoku a little bit more, mixing with other receivers. So for the Browns, like I don't definitely think it's not going to get any better because now they don't have Cooper at least. But they do get back Nick Chubb. So there is a little bit of hope for Cleveland.
All right, we've got Back to the Stone Ages with us tonight here.
What's going on, Stone Age?
All right. The Bills pulled off a A masculine trade. Getting a true number one wide receiver at dirt cheap price. Not even a big cap hit since the geniuses in Cleveland converted most of Coop's salary to a signing bonus this summer. So there you go. Yep. Bills, I think, yeah, they did well in this one. They needed it, like Joe said. Absolutely. He's gonna plug right in and be Josh Allen's number one guy right there, opposite to Khalil Shakir again is going to be putting up numbers too. You've got your tight end still, but now some of that stress now I think is alleviated with Josh Allen, and you see the difference. Luckily, they've found this guy Davis that's been able to help them out in the running game. Or else I think the running game would kind of be non-existent too. So he helped
draft pick.
Yeah,
Ray just got drafted this year, and Ray
Davis.
If you go back to my rankings, he was one of my favorite guys coming out, and nobody knew before kickoff. Nobody knew that James Cook was going to be out this week. All of a sudden, I was getting alerts on my phone. I'm like, James Cook out? What do you mean? Like right before kickoff? It's like, are you kidding me? And I was like, I'm thinking from a fantasy perspective. I'm like, I could have added Ray Davis and I could have started him. And then look at what he did. Like Ray Davis is a real dude. Like. So they got one hell of a backfield with James Cook, now Ray Davis, and even Johnson there who did well. So they got nice backfield there, and now they're going to even have it even better receiving core.
Right. Because even the past couple of weeks, Josh Allen's been putting up just like 100 and something yards. Very minimal, but still getting touchdowns here and there. But not really getting the passing yards going. So now I think that'll with Amari Cooper, the addition there. That'll help that and get that going for him, and help alleviate that stress of him putting it all on his shoulders because that's what he's been doing the last couple of weeks here.
Hey everybody, this is Big John from Grumblings Media, and I just want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our efforts here at Grumblings Media, just smash the subscribe button right here, totally free, or just go ahead and consume more of our great content. Click either one of these two boxes.